Oh, shoot. Yep. That's what having a recluse clutch will do for you. Skirt. Huh?
You got a recluse clutch?
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
You didn't know that?
I forgot.
Oh, fuck. Out here with John P. The man. Hurry up, Chris. Can't keep the man waiting. When you're with the man, you gotta get your gloves on. You gotta go. Skirt. Got my new Oakley pilot gloves on. Bam! What? They're not broken yet. So I'm having a little trouble working my buttons here on my GPS. But I suppose once I get them wet and break them in, that'll be just right. Running a little lean today, I could hear my bike popping. It's cold out. Woo! Got a few topics I'm going to talk about today. One of them's a story. Everybody likes stories. You know, you'd think, well, my life's not that interesting. Who's going to want to hear about shit that happened to me? But surprisingly, a lot of people want to. So, we hang out around Denton a lot. And it's a college town. And my buddies there, you know, crazy bunch. They said, hey man, there's all these motorcycle gangs. We need a motorcycle gang. I was like, why do we need a motorcycle gang? He's like, well, it's not really a gang, you know. We just act like we are, you know. We just act like badasses, like we run the place. Like, hey, you know, if you need coke or hookers, you gotta come to us. So, he's like, we created the M-Gods. M-G-O-D. It's like, what the hell is that? He's like, that's a motorcycle gang at Denton. I was like, well, that's simple enough. So he calls me up one night and he says, hey, the M-Gods are having a ride tonight. He says, tonight we ride. I was like, alright. Where are we going? So we meet up at our location, which is a bar in Denton on Fry Street. And he says, well, a couple of the guys we're with picked up some chicks. And he's like, we're gonna take a quick ride around and then we're gonna go to this bar. I said, alright, I'm down with that. I just want to ride, you know, I don't give a shit about going to a bar. Murr. Murr. Get him, John, get him. Texas, baby. So, we head out, we take a ride, and the ride was alright. It was pretty high-paced, you know, it was fun. And, he told me before we left, these chicks that these guys picked up, some of the other members of our our gang. He says they want to go see this band. I was like, well, that's fine. He goes, well, the band is called the Techno Vikings. And I'm thinking to myself, Techno Vikings? The fuck is that shit? So we get done and we show up at this bar. It's called Maybelle Peabody's Chainsaw Parlor. Or no, sorry. Maybelle Peabody's Beauty Parlor and Chainsaw Repair. Yeah. Beauty Parlor and Chainsaw Repair. I was like, well, this is a weird place. So I was on call back at the time for my job. And I'm stressing over the fucking cell phone, just got a dead battery. So I'm out there at my bike trying to get this phone to charge with my bike adapter. All the guys went in, so I'm the last one in. You know, let me paint the picture for you here, okay? I'm in a motorcycle jacket, I got knee pads on, you know, I got some big tall boots on. I'm a motorcyclist, okay? I got my supermoto gear on. You know, I got knee pads, the whole deal. I walk into this place and I see this big stained glass rainbow above the bar. Like right above where they serve the drinks, there's this huge rainbow, and it's made out of stained glass. And I'm kind of thinking, oh, that's a little fucking weird. So I'm like, man, I gotta take a piss, you know? So I try to find where the bathroom is. And I gotta go in the bathroom. And there's a huge dick drawn on the wall. Like it's like whiteboard in there. And there's a dick like the size of a freaking car drawn on the wall in there. And I'm like, wait a minute. This is a gay bar. Holy shit. I'm in a gay bar. That's not good. So my buddy, one of my other friends, not the guy that invited me, he's like, man, I love this place. And I'm like, why do you love this place? And he's like, because here I'm not the weirdo, I'm just a normal guy. Because, you know, he's a fucking weirdo. You know, one of these goth looking dudes. What are you doing, John? And he's like, around here nobody looks at you twice, you know, a bunch of queers running around. Let's see what we're doing here.
Hard to believe guys are coming up right here.
Yeah?
But since then, there's been a lot more rockfall. That big one down there in the middle is a new one.
Yeah, I remember. This is Texas Stadium at Red River Motorcycle Trails.
Yeah.
When they had the Red Bull Last Man Standing here, this was one of the routes they took. There's a wooden sign up there.
Just take a trolley leisure cruise down here. That's pretty makeable right there, but
Yeah, once you get up here,
not for this white boy.
yeah. If you don't hit this line, you're fucked.
Yeah.
That's a pretty clean line.
Pretty clean line there. The pucker factor will be only at a 7.
Yeah. I don't want my pucker factor to raise above a 7.
My pucker factor will be off the charts at that first rock down there.
Oh, man.
There's the first floor. Fixing to fall off right there.
Yep. Oh, man. So there I am in this gay bar with my knee pads on, dressed as a motorcycle rider. And these chicks, I'm not into them, right? I'm like, the hell with these chicks. So I'm like, well, let's see what this band is all about. And I should have known. I should have fucking known. The Techno Vikings would be something I'm not into. I walk up and the first thing I notice, like, might as well hit me in the face. I'm like, oh shit! There's like 3 young, like, boys. They might as well have been boys. They were young ass kids, right? I guess the twinks is what y'all queers would call them. They're in nothing but underwear and cowboy hats and cowboy boots. And they're flipping each other around like they're at the frickin' circus. Like they're flipping each other upside down and cartwheeling all around. I've been up this before. I've been up this before.
I have too, but we used to come up on top of that rock right there. We're talking 35 years ago.
There used to be a good 3-foot ledge here.
Right, it's all eroded away now.
Yeah.
Now it's 15 feet deep.
Yeah, I went up here. Holy shit, it changed a lot.
Right there's where we used to come up.
Yeah, it used to be tapered off all the way to the bottom.
Right.
It's gone.
Erosion has taken over this time.
Wow. It used to be like a gradual decline.
That's me. Gradual decline.
Yeah.
It took 64 years to gradually decline.
So if you're ever on YouTube looking at Red Bull stuff, Triple Threat, I'm at it right now. So yeah, these Techno Vikings are flipping each other around like a bunch of happy queers. And behind them is like 2 projection screens. And there's a bunch of like gay rights video playing. A bunch of rainbow flags around San Francisco kind of looking stuff. Wasn't long after that I got the hell out of there. So, anybody asked me, hey, you ever been to a gay bar? I said, yeah, I've been to a gay bar. I was there dressed up as a motorcycle rider with knee pads on. The place was called Maybell Peabody's Beauty Parlor and Chainsaw Repair. Of course, after you tell them all that, you gotta tell the whole story. And then it gets a little embarrassing. Especially if you just met the person, they think you're a real fucking weirdo. Which, if you're around me for very long, it don't take you much to figure that out.